Okay, it's circling. There we go. It says we're live. So I'm not going to check right now, but we know we're recording. And we also invited, I know a lot of there's people already here that were joining us too that signed up directly. And if you're just okay, it says we're having trouble streaming to your destination. Okay, I don't know which one that is. Maybe it's just one of them. I'll just remove that one. We can just go and did a whole bunch of them. So this way it
Let
goes in.
me
So hello
check.
everybody. If you can hear
You're,
us, give us a hi in the comments.
you're definitely live on Facebook. I just checked.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, great. I see it here. And I'm going to go in and just share it from my page into the main group because there's been some stuff with going live in groups. Probably you remember back about, I don't
Yeah.
know, a year ago, they took out the API, big pain in the neck, right? So
You're
now
telling me it took us a year to get approved for Meta Publishing, and then they canceled the API for groups, so you can only schedule and publish to pages, not even profiles. So they've really locked that down. It's a pain in the butt.
it really is. Yeah, it makes it much more, and I don't know what the reason was. It doesn't make any sense, right? It's so dumb. So let me introduce you. I'm really excited, everybody, because Austin is amazing. And I didn't tell you this, Austin, but when we met at a mastermind, so when I saw you, I'm like, you look so familiar, and I have been following you for a couple of years over on
Oh
Instagram
well.
because I remember
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Yeah, you're this. It's so good. It should be illegal, guy.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that and like it hooked me in. I was like, oh my gosh. And then you had all these great like websites that you give. And I was like always taking notes, like watching your videos. And then I'm like, wait a second. Oh my gosh, he looks so familiar. And then I looked it up. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's him. And so you are just phenomenal. If you guys don't know who Austin is, he's got the software Syllabi we're going to talk about, but he's been blowing up on so many social profiles. I mean, Facebook, 1.4 million followers, which is amazing. And then you're on Instagram with what, a half a million or more than that. And then on YouTube, and then you've got, I think, a TikTok too. So tell us a little bit about yourself and some of these secrets of how you went viral. And then we're going to go into how to make the viral reels.
Yeah. Well, firstly, thank you so much for having me on, Christina. It's truly an honor. I'm excited to nerd out with you and everybody live here about social media. And I am an open book, by the way. So any questions that anyone has, regardless if we go into a faceless video or you just want to nerd out about social media, you let me know in the live chat comments or even
Great.
afterwards, and I will go deep with you. So
I'm going to,
I was fortunate to find what I think my calling was in life very early on. So I've been doing social media marketing for more than 20 years now, starting on MySpace at 14 years old. And when I say that, I didn't just have a profile. I actually had hundreds of thousands of followers on MySpace as a 14, 15, 16-year old. And I had monetized it in a lot of different ways. I had a website that I was selling HTML codes for profiles, because if anyone remembers back, you could customize your profile on there. I promoted local bands and t-shirt companies. And I had a brilliant friend who was a website designer and software engineer. Again, we're in high school at this point, and we had created a website, early SaaS platform that helped other people pay to grow their following on MySpace as well. And so I've sort of just got hooked early on in the social media landscape. However, I didn't know at the time, because I didn't really have like a mentor in my life at 15, 16 years old, that social media was a career path. And I don't think anybody knew that it was a career path
then with
that
MySpace,
early
right?
on. Yeah, I mean that was his infancy. So I was still active. After MySpace kind of shut down, I was somewhat active on other social media platforms. I was active on everything, but I wasn't like I wasn't in the headspace of growing a following anymore until about 11 years ago. And so 11 years ago is where I really started my professional career in video marketing and social media marketing and SEO. And I've been really doing it consistently ever since. Fast forward to about 6.5 years ago is where I really started to grow my personal brand online again. It's when I started my first company, Socialty Pro, which is my handle across the board. That was my marketing agency. And I really started to pop on TikTok at the time. That was the first profile platform that I really had a lot of organic success with since early on MySpace. And I had that profile up to 860,000 followers. They unfortunately banned it about a year and a half ago. I'm back up to about 200,000 followers on TikTok, and I've kind of just been following that path ever since. I've got about 3.5 million followers across Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Threads. You name it. When you've been doing it for so long, you pick up a lot of hacks and psychological tricks along the way. And so that whole journey is what really led me to creating Syllabi. And so when you first look at Syllabi, you might think that it's just like a faceless video generation tool, but it really is a workflow tool. And so a lot of people compare it to like InVideo, which is an AI video generation tool, but really all it does is generate videos. Syllabi is an A to Z workflow tool that shows you topics to create based on trending data. It writes scripts for you. It creates faceless videos. It creates AI avatar videos. It creates B-roll videos. We let you create videos from scratch. We have an editor in there. And then you can actually schedule and publish it to every social media platform. And you can even automate the entire process and set up a month worth of videos on any topic in any niche, customize everything. And so think about that for a second. Like, imagine if you could automate your social media with videos that drive traffic back to your website, to your lead magnets, to your offers for your clients. So you don't have to have that bottleneck of wrestling them up to try and get them to record. We've really just streamlined the entire video marketing process. And it's come from my 20 years of social media marketing experience and 11 years of video production and video marketing experience.
That is amazing. I just dropped everybody a link, and check this out. So Austin is really kind. He's giving us a 30-day free trial, which is amazing. Now, I signed up before. I didn't have the 30-day trial, the 7-day trial. So you have to go through this link to get it. And I have to tell you, this is a game-changing software. And I know you are so hands-on too, because I know I'm in your like community chat, and like you are personally answering questions and in the Facebook group, which you don't see that. I mean, to be honest, I don't even do that as well as you do. I mean, you were like, that's incredible. I mean, that you spent all that time really helping people. I love that. And the software, yeah, it's so cool. I demoed one during a summit, and I made a video, and I was so shocked because I just put in like the website URL to the video, and it like just made this video with the AI.
Mm-hmm.
Like an English woman speaking voice. It came out so cool. So I was like, wow, this is really a game changer with the AI. And I know that's your expertise because you teach so much about AI.
Yeah, a quick highlight on that. So you just mentioned the URL to video feature. We're actually, I'll demo a sneak peek of what's coming out next week, where we're actually expanding on that. So now it can scrape images from Amazon, from eBay, from Etsy, from Zillow, from Redfin. And so not only is it going to generate a script from any URL, this it grabs the actual images. So for real estate agents, for instance, you can create a house tour video in less than a minute. For e-commerce products, you can link to your shop or your Amazon store or your eBay products or your Etsy store and grab all of those images and create a video in less than a minute. And so that's going to be really, really powerful.
That is a game changer because, like on our landing pages and websites, we have images and we want to, just put that in and boom, it'll take all the images without you having to download them and upload them again and edit them for the right format. That is like huge. And you've had this, so you've had Syllabi for how many years have you had this actual software company? This is fairly new with the AI.
So we officially launched January 25th of 2023. So we're slightly over 2 years since it's live. I had the idea originally 3 years ago, and it really started as a project management tool to just develop a content strategy and help you stay consistent. Because it really started as an internal tool at my agency. I was like, what is the most labor intensive part of my job? And it's developing a content strategy that's custom for our clients. And I'm like, let's just build a software for that. And then it got to a point where it's like, all right, well, let's just roll this out for everybody and see if it's helpful. And then that was all pre-ChatGPT and OpenAI. So this is really a pre-AI startup that became an AI startup as well. And so we rolled out all of these other functionalities, the ability to create AI avatar videos, faceless videos, scheduling and publishing to everything, tracking your analytics of videos that you've published. It really is a complete workflow, but it didn't start that way. And we're constantly evolving it based on our user feedback. So as you were kind of mentioning there too, like I love being in the weeds with our customers. I do demo calls every single day. I'm live from the moment I wake up till the moment I sleep because I'm borderline addicted to social media, to be honest. But
Well, it's
like the
pretty
reality is that social media has changed my life and I just want to help people. That's become my personal mission. And I couldn't help people as an agency owner charging 5 to 15 grand a month. There's only so many people in the world that can help that. But for 25 bucks a month or for free, if you use Christina's link and use the coupon code entrepreneur when checking out, first month's free. And 25 bucks a month after that, skip lunch for a day, eat at home, pay for a month of your videos to automate it. That's how I can help more people.
that is amazing. Yeah, because so many people are starting out. We hear that all the time, and they want the tools, they need the tools, and it's frustrating because they can't afford the tools, to have a social media agency and the done for you stuff. And one thing you're really talented at is with your hooks. Like you had, this is so good it's illegal. That's like immediately gets you. And like I just even noticed on your Facebook profile how you word things, and it's really interesting how I don't see many people doing it the way you do it. So I guess it's from all your studying, like from all these years going back from MySpace, you really have a big grip on the algorithms. And do you see that they're different? So if you're putting some of the reels out, is the algorithm and the hooks are going to work for Instagram, Threads, Facebook's pretty much the same? You can just repurpose that same content.
Yeah, so a great question there. So a fantastic framework for videos that work across the board is a really almost clickbaity opening hook to stop the scroll because there's an infinite list of content that's going out there. And then you want to sort of talk about a problem or lean into something that's resonating with them and provide really actionable solutions to continue to hook them in. So the scroll top stopping hook is the most important part, works across the board. And then retention. And there's a couple of retention tactics that I could tease if you want to go into that to really increase your view
Definitely.
duration, which is going to help across the board.
Oh, that would be amazing. Everybody, there is the link in there, and it does work. It may seem like it doesn't, but we've had everybody have it work. You don't have to pay. Just go through, sign up, and then it will let you in for free. And if you do see the code, you could put entrepreneur in there. So yeah, I would love that, Austin. Should I
Yeah,
give you these if you want to present? I don't know if I have to give you the settings or anything, if you want to like share your screen or anything too.
yeah, yeah. You want me to just jump into a syllabi demo?
Yeah, and what you said before about retention, we could do that first. That's where I interrupted you.
Yeah, yeah. So I can more so talk about that. So one of the best so you mentioned like these 5 websites feel illegal to know is a fantastic opening hook. Another series that's worked really well for me is if you stack these 3 websites together, it's going to destroy the internet. Or it's going to do X, Y, and Z, right? And of course, that's a silly statement. It's not going to do anything, right? And so I'll share like website 1, here's what it can do, and then I'll immediately cut back to a micro hook and say, but if you stack that with, and then I'll go into website number 2 and show a really quick hooky value prop there. And then again, I'll come in, but if you stack both of those websites with, and so I'm continuing to hook them in over and over and over again. So I'm like dopamine hitting them over and over and over again because our attention spans are awful on social media. The TikTok average attention span is worse than a goldfish at this point. So it's not just important enough to have that strong opening hook. You have to have little micro hooks throughout your content as well to keep them wondering what's going to happen next. And if you work in little things like that, or little background things in your content that's going to cause people to visually get intrigued or visually hooked. You don't have to just say it. So for instance, when I'm showing a website, right below the URL, I'll plan a little folder. Now, I don't know if you've seen any of these, but they will, I do it in almost every video. There's a little Easter egg and it'll say something very strange, like Elon Musk NUD dot dot dot. And so it looks like it says Elon Musk nude. And that's a very controversial thing to say. Of course, it's not. It's just a random like bookmark below it. But without fail, every single time, I will get people to run to the comments and say, "Did anyone else see that folder? That's a little strange." And my video is still playing in the background. It causes tons of engagement on my actual videos. There's all kinds of different things that real estate agents can do. I bring this example up when I'm speaking on stage, and I've spoken at real estate conferences. Like, if you're doing a house tour video and you're showing the beautiful master bedroom and the kitchen, and you go outside and show this beautiful backyard, just have somebody in a Bigfoot costume and just walk from like one tree to another tree and don't even mention it. Just have it in the background. That video is going to cause people to run to the comments and be like, what the heck was that? Another quick example of that, like even outside of videos, there was a hilarious, I don't know if it was intentional or unintentional, but like 2 years ago, there was a real estate listing that went insanely viral. Beautiful house. It was like $1.5 million, something like that. Beautiful house. As you scroll through the photos, you get to the basement, and they had all of these adult toys and like really crazy devices just there. And so that caused that listing to go viral like crazy, shared tens of thousands of times. And I guarantee that house sold.
Oh my gosh. They probably didn't do that on purpose either.
I don't know. Maybe not. It was a funny case study, but man, that was hilarious.
Incredible. Oh my gosh. That is really, really incredible. Yeah, just putting something really interesting that
Yeah.
would be like, and you're not mentioning it, and then people are going to talk about it. It's like planting something controversial or weird, or and everybody's going to be, I never even thought of that. That is brilliant to actually think through all of these things. And I know with the software, it will actually show you, how to like get the trending things, which we're going to go into in a minute.
Mhm.
And everybody want to let you know that Austin is speaking at the AI Social Superstar event next week. So if you have not gotten your ticket, I'll drop the link for that as well, because he's going to go deep into all of this stuff. But we're going to let him, show a demo. I do see, Serafina says she tried signing up again through a different email, and it requires a subscription, 7 days, and then charges. I shouldn't through that link. You got to go through that link I gave you. And then
So just in case anyone gets hung up. So if you click that link, it'll take you to the regular page. Choose your plan. You have to enter a credit card on file. It's not going to charge you up front. On the Stripe checkout screen, you're going to see add coupon area. Make sure that you add the coupon code entrepreneur. You'll see it automatically discount the price for you. It'll enter you into a 7-day free trial, and then it'll start your first month. You can bypass the trial if you want in the account settings, but your first month will not be charged whatsoever. We just have to add a card on file. That's because it's built on Stripe. That's how our whole system is built. But I promise you, you will not be charged up front. Please use the system. Have fun with it. You have free full access for a whole month.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know about the entrepreneur code part. So, but I know people actually got in without that. So I with
Great.
the link. That is amazing. Yeah, so let's now, guys, you're getting your free month trial. Let's dive in and have Austin show us in real time how to make these. I would love to see how you do this, like how you are actually, creating a viral video. So I don't know with this if I have to give you a setting. Do you see an option to share your screen? Because
Yes, I believe I'm sharing it now. Can you see my screen?
oh,
Let
you
me
know what? I
see.
just added it to the stage. There we go. Perfect.
Perfect. Okay. So welcome to Syllabi, everybody. When you sign up, this is going to be the main dashboard. And there's a lot going on here. I'm going to show you kind of a workflow that you can go through, and then a couple individual ways that you can create videos, how you can create bulk videos at scale and automate them, how to customize your videos to make them perfect, and all kinds of the bells and whistles. And then I'm also going to show you the sneak peek that I mentioned of that URL to video with image scraping, which is really powerful. We're dropping that next week. And so a typical workflow that I take people from is idea discovery first. So many of us are trying to grow on social media, but we have no idea what topics to create. And that's the first hurdle. So if you can find topics that your customers are actually searching for online, and with data to back that up, you can stack the odds in your favor for not only going viral and growing your following, but lead generation. Because a lot of us are business owners and entrepreneurs. Like, views and likes and vanity metrics are nice, but it's really important to pay the bills here. So in the discover ideas area here, we've indexed all of these different areas that you can search. So Google Trends, YouTube, Instagram hashtags, Twitter, Pinterest, Bing, and TikTok. And so we can type in anything here. So Christina, why don't you give me an example, or maybe somebody from the live chat,
Oh, okay.
if somebody wants to leave a comment.
Right from the live chat. So put in what you'd like Austin to make a video about for your particular niche. If you're struggling with viral videos, just put your niche, who your avatar is, and let's see what comes up here. Okay, we've got Eat Less Sugar, trademark law. I see two of them.
Eat less. Okay, let's roll with Eat Less Sugar.
Yeah,
so let's see what comes up for Eat Less Sugar. It's gonna be interesting. Okay. How to eat less sugar? What does a sugar-free diet look like? What happens when you eat less sugar? So these are pretty good topics. Does eating less sugar help lose weight? And so you can see how many people are searching for that topic per month. You can see the trend line. So it seems like a lot of this is trending down for some reason, but that's okay. It's still evergreen content. And then you can see the cost per click as well. So you can make an educated decision on how valuable that keyword is for your brand. And so let's just go with what does a sugar-free diet look like? So if I wanted to create a video on that, you can either create an AI avatar video or you can create a faceless video. I'm going to take you through the faceless video route here because this is something that we've put a lot of time into. This is our new sort of flow to take you through step by step to create all of this. So you can do this this version, or there's also the classic version as well here, which has everything on one screen. But let's go through the try faceless videos V2 here. So there's all of these different art styles that you can choose from. I'm going to go with hyper realism because this is a realistic business oriented topic. You can schedule and publish that video to any of your social media platforms, and you can connect it to your YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, or Threads to publish directly. We have all of these video options here, so you can add a folder if you want to organize all of that. We have a lot of marketing agencies that use us for their clients, and so this folder system is a really easy way to organize videos for each individual client or just keep you organized. We support 29 different languages currently. Voice actors, so you can clone your own voice in here and have your voice in every video, or you can use any of these other voices here. And then we can go to the AI script assistant, and it should have populated in there. Maybe it's switched up. So let's type that in again. What does a sugar-free diet look like? All right. And the other option here too is you can control the length of the video. So you can do a short form vertical video here, or up to 10 minutes in generation. Now, the other cool thing too, while we only support 10 minutes of AI generation, if you put in your own script, it actually supports up to about 40-minute long video. So if you grab a script from ChatGPT, or you have your own scripts that are 30 minutes, 40 minutes long, you can actually just put that in there and generate that. But all you need to do here is click generate script, and it's going to write us a script about that. So, and you can get really custom in here too. You can say like, right from the perspective of a registered dietitian, right at a 5th grade reading level. So it sort of avoids some of those AI words. You can, of course, customize this however you want. You can add a call to action like subscribe for more sugar-free tips. And then we have some advanced options down here. where you can control where the subtitles are. You can also remove the subtitles. You can adjust your subtitle color here for your brand if you'd like. You can choose the subtitle animation. You can add background music in here if you want. We have about 500 different songs that we've created using AI. So all of these songs in these different genres are all royalty free, and you can sample them and you can have them as low, medium, or high volume, depending how you want. You can also have no music, or you can upload your own music files as well. You can also upload your own watermarks on your videos so that your brand logo is always on every single video. And then, of course, you can save that as a preset so you don't have to select all of these things every single time. You can just create videos really fast. And the other thing down here that I want to say before we generate the video is transparency is one of the most important things to me as a content creator. And so we have spent so much time creating this credit transparency system. So how credits work is constantly asked. It's one of the biggest questions that we get. It's probably going to be asked on this call. And so we've really spent a lot of time, energy, engineering hours to make this system as clear and transparent as possible. There's probably no other software tool out there that has spent so much time on transparency for you to show you exactly how much of each item and action that you can do, your full transparency of your credit spend history. It's dynamically swapped. So that's just something that I want to emphasize there. But all you need to do there is click on generate video, and then AI is going to suggest other topics related to that. So the first topic that we pulled is, and Christina, feel free to stop me at any time if you have questions.
I love that. The hidden dangers lurking in sugar-free labels. That's a great, catchy headline. I like that.
Yeah. So let's go with, whoops. Uh-oh. What happened here? Something bugged out. Let's see. Sometimes there's bugs, y'all. That's the internet for you.
And that's everything, internet, software, everything. Like it's,
Okay, so that is generating.
Bug out.
Yeah, cool. So, okay, so that's videos generating, and we'll come back to that because it'll take just a minute to actually generate. Let me show you some of the other cool things that you can do too. So let's roll with that same example on our bulk scheduler. So if I wanted to create 30 days worth of videos, I can do a custom topic here, and I can do sugar-free diet tips, something like that. You want to select one of your channels, and then you can customize the duration. So if I want to create posts for 15 days and 1 post per day, you can max this out at 5 posts per day for 30 days straight, which will bulk schedule and create 150 videos for you. That's a little overkill, but if you want to blast it out, go for it. I'm just going to show you a quick example of how this works. So we're going to do 1 post a day for 7 days. You can choose when those videos start. You can choose what days that they publish on. You can choose the time that video goes out. And when you click next, it's going to bring you back over to the editor here. But this time, when you click generate script, it's going to generate all of those individual scripts ahead of time so that you can fully customize and control what videos are going out for your brand. And so we can see here, the first one is going to be 10 essential tips for embracing a sugar-free lifestyle. Here's our script. You can customize that. Day 2 is going to be, let's see, clearing the sugar fog, how to successfully detox from sugar. And so this is also a great way. Like, I wouldn't, we have a lot of creators that only use us, but honestly, if you are a content creator and you like being the face of your brand, this is just a great way to supplement your consistency. So if like tomorrow I just don't have the energy, I don't feel like creating a video, you can create a video in a couple of minutes on your niche, in your brand, and stay more consistent online in an AI era. And so here's another one, sweet substitutes, discovering natural sugar alternatives. And you can, of course, like go through all of these, make sure that you're happy with all of the topics before you actually schedule them. Sugar-free journey, myth busted, separating fact from fiction. Um, all of those videos, as you create them, will be added to your calendar. So here's one of my automations that's running. So I have an ancient Egyptian uh, history channel on YouTube. And so I have 2 videos per day for 30 days scheduled out. So this channel is just automating growth organically for me.
That's
On any of
amazing.
these videos, if you want to customize them, you can always click on that and you can delete that post right here. You can edit the date and time that it goes live. You can publish it now. You can edit that video here if you'd like, however you want. And then let's see. Okay, so our sugar-free video has generated. So let's take a peek at that.
Oh, look at that.
So
That's
pretty
cool.
cool. But let's say I'm not super happy with this, and let's say maybe I want to add some motion to these images that are generated. All you need to do here is click on Edit Images and Subtitles. This is going to allow you to make this video as perfect as possible for you. So let's say I wanted to add motion to this one. All I need to do is I can prompt this however I want, or I can just click Add Motion. And this is going to take a couple of minutes, but I'll show you what that looks like after it's done processing. Now, let's say on this image, I don't like this picture. I can upload my own image to replace it. I can reprompt it to generate. Let's say, let's see, candy bars. Let's just generate that. Might take a minute here.
And so you're just making a new version of it with the AI is actually recreating it.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is taking a little bit longer to generate, but
Probably because
not sure if
it's everything's slowing down a little bit because we're streaming in a couple of different places.
could be it. But as that, okay, not sure what's happening there. Gonna look into that. But you can also use, we have a stock video library in here, so you could search for like banana, for instance, and it'll pull up pictures of a banana. So I can just swap that out if I wanted to swap that that image out with a picture of a banana. Oh, there it goes. So here's the candies that it regenerated. But it also has this asset library. So every image and every video that you generate in Syllabi, you can re-access. And so let's see, my internet might be a little tough here, but so let's say if I search for pyramid, it'll show all of the previous images from faceless videos that I've created about pyramids. And so you can see all of these, and then you can re-access those whenever you want in there. And you can see all of your uploaded media if you've uploaded your own files in there. So if you've added your own logos or anything, it'll access it there.
I see we have a question. Trixie says, "Will it talk?" Yes, you can assign voices to it. So you
Uh-huh.
have your. Can you assign your AI voice? Let's see how much it sounds like you.
Yeah, absolutely. So can you hear this?
Oh no, we can't hear it.
Oh, that's why. Okay, so
Oh,
here,
I thought it.
let me reshare this screen real quick and share screen. I think I have to do this tab. That's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes it cuts
Share
us down.
audio. Okay, here we go.
Yes, they can be down at Jana. Definitely, you can download these and you can use these for your business. Absolutely.
Can you hear it now?
Still can't hear it for some reason. Let me see. It's oh, you know what? I gotta add it to the
Crucial,
wait. There we go.
as sugars often hide behind names like fructose or glucose syrup.
Can you hear it?
Instead,
Yes.
focus on
Okay,
whole,
perfect. So that's
natural
that's
foods
actually
such
my
as
AI
vegetables,
voice from
fruits in
background music
moderation,
already
lean
added.
proteins, and whole grains. The aim is to stabilize blood sugar levels.
Wow, and that sounds just like you. And that's your version of your AI voice.
Yeah, absolutely. And so here's what add motion looks like. So it took um, that image and it added motion to it. So, and you can even do this with uploaded images of yourself, which is pretty crazy. So if you want to create a house tour video and you have like a photo of you on there, you can actually animate that image within Syllabi as well to make your faceless videos even more dynamic. Pretty crazy, like how
That is
AI is doing this.
That's so cool. And I saw something, Austin, in when I was playing around that you can like buy there's a feature to like clone yourself. Like
Mhm.
what does your clone look like in here? Like does it like how realistic is I mean it must be pretty realistic, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. So let me I just generated a sample of that yesterday actually. So
Hi, Helder. Here's a quick example of my new AI avatar. I wanted to thoroughly test its quality. What do you think?
that's all AI. Pretty
Oh,
crazy.
I thought that was you going to be introducing your AI. I didn't anybody pick up on that? That is extremely good. Like I thought you were going to say, okay, and now here's my AI. Not that that was the AI. Wow.
So like we could do this again, like let's do sugar-free diet and let's go the avatar route just to show you how that looks. Is Diet Coke sugar-free? Which sugar is good for weight loss? What to eat
These
on
are
a
really
sugar-free
good
diet? So
questions.
let's go with that one and let's go the avatar route here. And so this is going to look slightly different. So I can do my own script again, URL to video, or I can do AI script assistant. You can control the length here, the style of the video, the tone of voice of that script, and just click generate script. So there we have that script. And I can use my own AI avatar there, or you can use any of our stock avatars. I can use my AI voice or any of our stock AI voices here. And this is going to load it into our video editor. So you can actually customize, you can add background music in here, you can add your logo, you can add stock music and videos in here. And so let's just give this a minute. And you can change the aspect ratio here, of course. So let's do
Oh, important too. So if you want to do YouTube or you want to do, regular video, you want to do a reel, that's where you would change everything up.
absolutely.
And
Absolutely. So this
Donna,
might take
yeah,
a minute.
you could create a character that you could reuse. So if you like one of the avatars, you can reuse it to say to make an
Mhm.
animated shared over several days to tell a story. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So while this is generating, why don't we answer some questions and then we'll come back to this. So are there any
Can you
other questions in the
There are some questions. Can you see them on the side or you want me to read them to you?
Yeah, I can. Let's see. Let me go up here. Let me do these in order. Oh, lots of questions. Fantastic. Um Tried signing up. Okay, issue signing up. Is everybody able to sign up, by the way, through that link? If anyone's having any issues, just let me know. Let's see. Will it talk? Yes, we answered that, Trixie. Can you download the videos? I can use my videos for business commercial purposes. Absolutely. So you can freely download these videos and manually upload them. You can create a shareable link of that video, so you can just share that link to somebody. Anyone you want can view it. And yeah, you have full reuse rights, commercial rights, whatever you want on it. You can tell how the clone talks, but neat as hell. Errors in the website. So Jeff, what's the error that you're facing? Jonna asked, does it create consistent characters? For instance, I would like to make an animated character be shared. Okay, so this is one of the biggest things that we're working on in questions that we get. Currently, out of the gate, no. However, you can reprompt any of the images with descriptive character, and it'll regenerate that image with a consistent character. So it's kind of it's a little bit wonky and it's a little bit more labor intensive. You can do it. We are actively searching for this though. There's not really any video tool out there that has character consistency yet because it's very difficult to do from an AI generation perspective. But trust me, we are working on this. We get this question almost every single day, and so if you're not joining today, I would highly recommend joining our Facebook group and keep an update on that. If you're just waiting for character consistency, we should probably have that in a month or two tops. Can you schedule posts that have either just photos or no images? So it's a video focused tool. So you can't schedule image posts or text posts or anything like that. This is we wanted to be the best video marketing tool on the internet. Yeah, hyper focused on videos for right now.
Yeah, that's what it does for the videos. And I would love to hear a little more too after we answer all the questions about the strategy, like you said, about behind a YouTube, a specific, you something very unique for YouTube that you've generated a faceless channel. It's probably making you money that you're just able to. That's like really amazing. But I'll let you finish this. Serafina has another question here about
Yeah,
CapCut.
how does the video editor compare to CapCut? It's not as powerful as CapCut with all of its templates and whatnot, but it's a great all-in-one solution. So if you're looking to eliminate like 5 different subscription costs for a keyword research tool, an editor, an image generation tool, a script writing tool, a scheduler, that's really the power here, is an all-in-one solution for $25 a month. I use CapCut for my manual videos. I love CapCut. If you're only using CapCut, it's not going to be a full one-to-one replacement, but it is a really streamlined solution to let you automate video production and video marketing from idea to video to scheduled. So let me share my my screen real quick because that video did generate.
Oh, great.
So we can take a look at the faceless video. Here we go.
Let me edit the
All
shade.
right. And can you see it?
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Perfect.
Scrolling if you crave delicious treats on a sugar-free diet. Confused about what to eat? Say goodbye to sugary struggles and hello to tasty solutions. Dive into fresh fruits like berries, crisp veggies, and nuts for snacks. Whip up meals with lean proteins and whole grains. Want more tasty tips? Leave a comment or send us a message. Stop scrolling if
So it's pretty cool technology.
Oh my gosh. And you did you like have to like how did you get it to like, it's doing your hand motions? Did you just prompt it to do that when
Mhm.
it cloned you, or did you have a video of you doing that? Like for
So
them
yeah,
for
so how it works is you submit an initial video recording of yourself, and we have some criteria on that to make sure that the output is as good as possible. Typically, we ask for like a minute or up to 3 minutes of video footage of you. You can do little subtle hand movements and just talk naturally. And so that video is what trains the AI model to be able to recreate this an infinite amount of times.
Wow. And with the voice, can you like if you wanted to be emotional or like have different pitches, can you with your own voice, clone voice, is there controls for that as well? As I know it was for the AI avatar, you could put upbeat and this and that, but can you do that with your own clone voice as well?
Not currently, but we are working on enhancements for that as well because that's another question that's constantly asked.
Okay. Everybody's asking, right, right. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And the things you can do with it. I know a lot of people, and you put a yes in the comments if it's you, who don't like to be on camera, or maybe you like to be on camera, but like it's just such a pain in the neck to be on camera, like to every day, like you got to get your lighting and your makeup and your hair and all this stuff, and you just get lazy and you're like, oh, I don't want to film anything, but I need content. So this is where this comes in. It becomes like, you can actually put out content without having to, have all that laborious activity, because it's very hard. I mean, you do it, Austin. I give you a lot of credit, but like it's not easy. Like in being in these Instagram influencers are always on
Mhm.
camera, always having to think of a new, thing to get attention. Like you were saying, it's a lot of work.
So a lot of great, yeah, it is a lot of work, and I love content creation, and it's just become a second nature habit. But like, we all have those low energy days where I just don't feel like creating today. And so like that's where there's all sorts of strategies. There's tools like this. And I think Ghie, I don't want to butcher your name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. But that's what app is this. So it's Syllabi.
Yeah.
If you look at the URL that's on screen, or you can probably get it in a live chat here, bit.ly/30 days free AI is the link. And then to also answer Jana's question here. So what I see at checkout, basic create your social media strategy, 10 minutes. So when you sign up and use that URL, you have to add a credit card on file. That's just how the system works. But on the Stripe checkout screen, you're going to see an add coupon option. If you add the coupon code entrepreneur, you're going to get 30 days free. It'll immediately show you that it reduces the price to 0. And you'll enter into a 7-day free trial. And then after that, it'll automatically be an entire free month for you. Full access, any plan that you want to choose, the entire month will be free for you. Another great question here about privacy level, especially with avatars. So you are the only person that has access to that avatar. You are the only person that has access to your AI voice clone. No, unless you share your access, nobody else can access that. Your privacy is secure. We do have a privacy policy on our website, of course, if anyone wants to read that. But I am a very public figure online, and I don't want to risk my reputation by risking your reputation. So trust me as an honest person that your privacy is safe. What's the difference between Syllabi and HeyGen? Both have these features. Again, Syllabi is an A to Z workflow tool. So HeyGen is fantastic for avatar creation, but you can't find topic ideas and you can't schedule and publish them to social media. And so Syllabi will show you what topics to create with data to back it up. You can create your avatar within Syllabi. You can create videos, and then you can actually schedule and publish them to your social media platforms. HeyGen's a fantastic tool, but it is a little bit more labor intensive. You have to go in and create the actual video, and then you have to download that video, and then you have to upload that video to social media, or you have to use another third-party scheduling tool. We've really made that entire process streamlined.
Yeah, that's really important, because I can't tell you how many times I've like make a video and say you do something on your computer, and then now you got to get it to your phone. Oh my gosh. And
Yeah.
then by the time you do all this, half the time you forget to do it. And you're like, oh my gosh, I have these videos I just never posted, because it's all these steps. I'm sure anybody can relate. Like it's just, it's a pain in the neck to try to get it to you. So this is great that you can just build it one place and then schedule it, and it's going to go without having to, worry about all the different, ways to try to get it to your phone and hope that it gets there. Texting it to yourself and airdropping and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally agree. I mean, that was a pain point as an agency. Like there's so many different tools and processes and logins and subscription costs, across the board that you have to manage. Alexia asked a really great question here that I want to address too. What do we do about our audience if they find out it's AI and they value authenticity? Get in front of it. Be transparent. Say that this is an AI generated video, but the idea and the script come from me. I'm only delivering you value up front. I'm still going to create authentic content that's not AI generated. This is just for additional content that's helpful for my audience. If you don't like the AI generated content, just know, like, you can label that. You can put in on all of the different, you can mark AI generated on YouTube. You can mark AI generated on TikTok. You can put a description in there. There's a great creator, Julia McCoy. Shout out to Julia McCoy. I don't know if anyone knows her. Look at her YouTube channel. So she's got over 100,000 subscribers now. She's amazing. And so sometimes she creates videos of herself, and sometimes she creates long videos with her avatar. And so what she does with the avatar is she's like, hey, today's video is brought to you by Julia's avatar, and jumps right into it. She's very upfront, very transparent. It looks phenomenal. So I would just be transparent with your audience. If you're upfront, they're going to be okay with it.
Yeah, you could even label it like, I would do mine. I would call it AI Christina, so like two of you. So they'll know right away that it's, it's your AI version of you that's talking, and not not the real ones. No trickery.
Yeah. Patrice said, so good. Thank you, Austin. I subscribed to an annual plan recently. This is great. Way to take action, Patrice. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're loving Syllabi so far. And for anybody that's interested too, like, I am probably the most accessible CEO and founder you will ever find online. I am on our Facebook group, in our Facebook live chat. I'm answering emails. I'm doing demo calls with people. You can message me on Facebook. You can message me on Instagram or on LinkedIn or X, anywhere. I will respond to you. I just care, again, like I was saying at the beginning of this, of helping people. The whole idea of Syllabi is to just help people get out of their own way, create more content, stay consistent, monetize faster, get more sales. I'm not here to be famous. I can't wait can't wait to use the avatar. Yeah. So it's great supplemental content. I mean, again, video marketing has changed my life, and I just want to provide the tips, tools, strategies to help other people change their lives too.
And yeah, it's life changing, because when you start getting the traffic and getting followers, then your sales start increasing and you start making more money. And it's always, we're vying for attention. So these shortcuts that we can use. And that's why next week, everybody, you should sign up for the event, because Austin's going to have more time to dive deep into some of the things we talked about, going viral using AI, and how to build your social media and grow your followers using AI reels, videos, and posts and stuff too. And it's going to be really phenomenal content, and you can watch right from your home. There's virtual tickets and in person. If you're in Florida, come join us in person. If not, you can watch right on TV. I'll drop the link to that as well. I just love all the use cases of this, that you can, like, of a creation that you can literally, you guys have this free 30-day trial. You can just batch out a whole month of content now, schedule it, and boom, there's no excuse anymore for not having content, right?
Yeah, to be frank, it's not even a trial. It's a free month of the subscription. So use it. Make sure you use that code entrepreneur on any of the monthly plans. It's a full access to the software. Is this the Facebook group? No, that's the page. So let me grab the URL for the group real quick. If anyone's curious. So in the live chat here, so the Jana's that's the Facebook page. Our group is called Syllabi Content Creators.
Okay, who is a funnel system sequence template with email and content funnel? Okay, that's a whole different thing. Who has a funnel system sequence templates with that? You can go to standoutfunnels.ai for that. You can use ClickFunnels. You can use, there's so many different ones. But that's a little bit different. We're talking about like social media now. And so G says she's a new virtual assistant world, and this is so good. Especially we were saying about the real estate, like all of these use cases. It's incredible.
This is really important for virtual assistants. I'm glad you brought that up, because so we're entering into an age of AI agents and AI tools for content creation that make it a lot easier. And so I don't say this to scare you, but I really think that the virtual assistant job is going to be disrupted by agents. And so how you can take advantage of this opportunity, is by learning how to use AI tools. I don't care if you sign up for Syllabi or not. It's going to help you. It's going to help your clients that you're a virtual assistant for. But that is going to give you a leg up. You have to learn how to leverage AI. So AI is not really going to replace people at scale. But people who know how to use AI effectively are going to replace those that don't. And that's just the reality. You can fight it all you want. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. You need to learn how to use these tools. It's gonna let you be more competitive in your field. It's gonna give you more opportunities up front, and it's gonna prevent you from being let go because you're not using AI. And so use these tools. Learn how to use this to your advantage and help people out.
That's so true because we've seen, especially in the last, couple weeks to a month, like things are just accelerating at this crazy pace with AI. There's going to
Yeah.
be jobs that are going to disappear. And even I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona. We have the Waymo driverless cars in our
Oh
city.
wow.
Oh
Have you
yeah, they
taken
come.
one?
I won't get in one. I'm scared. I do want to do it for the real. I'm terrified of it. I mean, they put one, it was funny, one pulled up right from the building I live in, and one of my neighbors thought she called an Uber. She's like, oh hell no. She goes, I'm not getting in that. Uber was in back of it. Somebody called it. You see a lot of the young
Uh,
kids, but it's oh my gosh, it's making a turn in front of cars. I'm like, oh no, is it gonna come like jump the curb and hit me and my dog's walking? I mean, it's scary, but that's gonna really put
yeah.
Uber drivers are gonna be out of business because these things are, they're testing them in certain cities
Mhm.
and they're gonna be all over the place. And that's one thing. And then again, you're seeing these AI agents who can do all of the tasks like
Yep.
that a VA can do. But the VAs now can learn this because most people won't
Yeah.
know how to manage it, how to set it up, how to
Yep.
deploy them. So, like, that's where your secret sauce can come in, where you guys can really have a niche and make so much money by specializing.
Yeah, so much I could go down a rabbit hole there, but
Yeah.
yeah. So like the people hire AIs right now for email assistance, scheduling assistance, social media creation and publishing, community management, all of these different things, right? All of these things already can be and are even more so going to be used by agents. But as Christina was just saying there, the busy business owner themselves is not going to set up all of this stuff. They still need somebody to set all of that up for them. So that is your opportunity right now, that you are not going to manually be doing all of this email marketing and content creation, but you are going to be the one that's setting up these agents and these AI tools to do that for the business owner. That is your opportunity right now that you can jump on. And the hardware space, like the last couple of years, like I just want to touch on that real quick, because like I have not taken a Waymo yet, but my wife has, and I've seen the delivery robots on the street. They're just little robots that they have, like you enter a code and it like unlocks your package and
Oh, I
stuff.
haven't.
And so there's some crazy stuff with those. So like the last couple of years have been the generative AI boom. Now we're entering into the AI agent space where it's full A to Z research, creation, automation. And then after that, and we're already starting to see that, is in the physical world with
Yeah.
robotics. And so there's AI cars, there's these AI delivery bots coming out. There's AI Android robots that are going to be here sooner than we think. We've already seen Elon talk about these Optimus robots, and there's a lot of these companies. You know, when I can buy an Optimus robot that folds my laundry and meal preps for me, you bet your butt I'm going to buy that thing.
Oh my gosh. That was the first thing I said, those Elon Musk robots. I'm like, wow, I would love to have one and just clean my house, do that. But then at night, I would be scared of it. I'd lock it in the closet because,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
but and then I was thinking, then the entrepreneur brain's going like, oh my gosh, I'm going to buy 3 of them and then hire somebody to drive them around. They could clean people's houses. That's going to put cleaning companies.
Oh, I've never even thought of that. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's
I'm like,
brilliant.
that's so you invest in them and then you just have a human drive them, drop them off, come pick them up because they're probably going to do a better job. I mean, I hate to say it, but they're going to be able to paint, they're going to be able to do like everything. It's going to be
Yeah.
crazy. But you think out of the box, like how you can, capitalize on that, with these AIs and they're not going to be that. I mean, I think Elon Musk saying 30 grand. It's like less of the price of a car for
Yeah.
something that can do so much to you. I have a friend who already she plans on taking her Elon Musk robot on planes with her to
Mhm.
events, masterminds.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're gonna have to buy it a seat, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be sitting there. It's like human size.
I mean, my wife and I have been talking about hiring a house manager recently because we're both like busy entrepreneurs and startup founders now. But like, in less than a year, we're going to be at a point that honestly, it's going to be cheaper to just buy a robot.
Yeah,
But
well, you can it will be, and we already have robots. Like now, I'm obsessed with the robot vacuum cleaners, and
yeah,
it's very. You guys, some of you guys know because I buy like the new one when it comes out, even though the old one was like a couple months old, and they're getting better and better. Like the ones that wash
mhm,
the floors. I have one now. It washes the floor. It vacuums at the same time. It sucks everything up. It's like you could see just in months how much better they get as they come out.
yeah.
And so
Yeah,
soon,
Trixie
yeah.
just said in the comments here too, like, AI took my order at the drive-through today.
Oh, wow. See? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So a
It's
couple other
coming
fun,
for everything.
yeah, it's coming. Alexi, I want to know, can I touch up how I look in the videos? Well, this is not you actually in the video, right? So you wouldn't be able to do that because it's AI. So you wouldn't be like, it's not like you're gonna be using the beauty editor or anything for that. And do you have a list of AI tools to share with us? Any other AI tools that you recommend, Austin?
I mean that's an infinite rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I would suggest just following me because that's what I share every day. I do have a directory of AI tools called fastpedia.io that we've got about 900 different AI tools on there. So
Oh,
that's a great place to start. You can search for different use cases. Um,
PDF.
I mean, oh my gosh, we could talk for another 5 hours about AI tools for specific use cases. I've been creating videos for the last 3 years about AI tools. So,
It's crazy. I found one yesterday because I was talking to in our mastermind. There was a woman who wanted to make a meditation, and I just did a Google search and I put it on my profile. Made a meditation with AI in 4 minutes for free, and it's
wow,
good. It was called
really?
Wondercraft or something. It was like literally you pick the voice, you pick the beats, the binary beats, and it just popped out. I just put a script in there about like I just said, make it about removing money blocks, and
Mm,
boom, like a legitimate meditation. And I didn't even pay for it. I was like, oh my gosh, if I was like in that business, I would be making that using that tool because you could sell those.
absolutely. And that's a great content strategy in and of itself for like YouTube, right? Guided meditation for money, guided meditation for overcoming mental blocks, guided meditation for, X, Y, and Z, right? You could just create an entire AI generated channel with
Yeah,
guided meditations.
that's right. Like, the thing about creative people are like this thing in the back on my TV screen. This is a YouTube video that's 10 hours long. I
It's
just
just
picked
paint.
colors. It's paint. I pick different ones. Some have pictures on, some don't. I just like it because it's black. I don't want it black. So I'm thinking like this is running for like all day long. So whoever puts it up gets crazy amounts of views, right? Because people are putting them for 8, 10 hours,
Oh yeah,
and
they're
they're
making ad revenue on that too. Like I've never even thought about that. Just like pink for 8 hours. Like that's a great.
you should go look at backgrounds. They have crazy ones that move emotion, ones that like, but you could put any color in, and there's a whole industry of these backgrounds for your TVs, and they're free right on YouTube. So it is crazy, yeah, what you can do when you think out of the box, right? And you've dropped the
Absolutely.
link. That's amazing. Fastpedia. I'm going to go there too because yeah, it gets exciting having these AI tools at our disposal. But guys, this has been amazing. I hope everybody got your free 30 days so you can try out the software. And Austin is so helpful. So get in his Facebook group, start asking questions. There's other members in there too who can help you if you get stuck. But start taking advantage of that and getting those videos out because it's going to be so helpful. You're going to see your reach increase and your the algorithm and everything. It's going to help grow your channel just like Austin has. And also make sure you sign up for the event next week because we want to see you there. It's going to be so much fun. We have Austin and we have a whole lineup of really amazing speakers about AI and social media superstar. So great. Does the coupon code expire if I can't sign up tonight? So is it I don't think it's expiring today, right? Right, Austin? Or
Nope, nope. So you can use so okay, Jonna, why don't you email if you have any issues, let me put an email here. Dawn at syllabi.io. that is our head of customer service, and she's honestly our superwoman that is the backbone of Syllabi. She's probably going to be live in the group and whatnot, like tons of answering questions. Email Dawn. She will take care of you above and beyond. We can, if you didn't get the free option, we'll apply it afterwards for you. It's not a big deal. But yeah, again, if you when you sign up, choose a plan, any of the monthly plans. You have to add a card on file. You're not going to be charged up front. Don't worry. On the Stripe checkout screen, you're going to see an option to add a coupon code. Type in entrepreneur and click apply. It'll automatically discount the first month for you. And if you don't see that option or anything like that, just go ahead and send Dawn at syllabi.io an email, or you can private message me on Facebook. We'll get you solved very quickly. And like Christina was saying, so I'm doing 300 million views a month right now on Facebook, and I'm going to show you exactly how I'm doing it at that webinar at the conference. So if you want to learn, it's over 300,000. In fact, let me tease it real quick before we wrap here, and I'll just show you a proof to really tease this for everybody to make sure that you come.
Exciting. Yes. I can't wait.
So let me present my whole screen here, and I'll show you.
You can watch right from your home, so you can attend virtually. You don't have to come in person. But if you're in South Florida, you get lunch and everything. You get to meet us.
So let me know when you can see this. Oops.
Oh, let me add it to the screen. There we go. Add to stage. Yes, I can see it. Holy
so these
moly.
are my analytics for the last 28 days. 287 million views, 93 million reach, over 1 million interactions. I've gained 323,000 followers. None of this is paid. This is 100% organic. And I'm going to show you exactly how I'm doing it so you can copy the strategies, but you have to come to the conference.
Oh my God, I am so excited. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And it's like a week and a day from next March 20th, next week. You guys have to come. This is going to be that alone. I mean, we have amazing speakers in addition to Austin, but like that's mind blowing. I'm going to be like my pen and paper. I want to know you get that 300 million views. I mean, I don't know anyone else.
It's crazy, but like again, like just been doing this a long time, learned a lot of hacks along the way. I do think there was probably a Facebook algorithm shift recently for content creators, but I'll show you the exact format of content that's working best, and I'll give you all the goodies. I'm a very open, transparent book, so I'm just here to help people.
Thank you so much, Austin. This has been incredible. I love this. Thank you so much for taking the time today and sharing all this with us. And I'm so excited, and I can't wait to see you again next week. And thank you everybody who's here today. It's great to see you too. And yeah, make sure you join the Facebook group, join ask Austin any questions, but get those videos, get them rolling, and then join us next week, and then we'll learn how to, how shows exactly how he gets 300 million views.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye-bye. Take care.